Hey, guys. I'm gonna close this door.
God.
What's up, guys? Hey, Boomer. Hey, I want to show you guys this real quick. Section 4. Notwithstanding Section 2 above, if the request is solely for commercial purposes or clearly would cause excessive disruption of the city's essential functions, then the city may charge a reasonable fee to recover the direct cost of document search, except as prohibited by law. Specifically, except as prohibited by law. Such determination to be made at the discretion of the city manager or his designee. Such fees shall be the actual cost to the city of producing the records, including the cost of labor, materials, and equipment. Okay. Now, going to the law, and I'll get to the reason why I'm doing this next. Okay, and this is the law. Okay, Title 51-24A.5. Okay. And I highlighted it. In no case shall a search fee be charged when the release of said documents is in the public interest, including but not limited to the release to news media, scholars, authors, and taxpayers, which I'm a taxpayer of this community, seeking to determine whether those entrusted with the affair of the government are honestly, faithfully, and competently performing their duties as public servants. These fees shall not be used for the purpose of discouraging requests for information or as obstacles to disclosure of requested information. So everybody, I just got a phone call from Mr. Miller. He's the city attorney. And he asked me several times to make sure that I wasn't recording our conversation. And I told him no, I wasn't. But I did have my son standing in the room to witness what was being said. So it's no longer hearsay because he was in direct earshot of the conversation. And I brought these points up to the city attorney, Mr. John Miller, and specifically I stated the law, and then I stated, yeah, I know I just didn't have something to record it with, so I was on my phone when he called. Speaking of which, I need to call somebody back after this. This is just more important. So, I specifically stated the law and asked if we could come to some sort of resolution other than me going to the Attorney General's office and filing a complaint. I already have the complaint written out to the Attorney General's office. Okay. And I've already emailed copies of the complaint to several people. Jen T's got a copy of it. Brian King's got a copy of it. News Now Houston has a copy of it. Black Label has a copy of it. It's a total of 19 pages long. And this is my citizen's complaint form. And complaint information, of course, incident 8/1/2018, Complaint is going to be against the Mustang Police Department and City of Mustang and Mustang City Hall. Specifically, Police Chief R, however you say his last name, Grosclose. He's the Chief of Police. The City Manager, Mr. Timothy D. Rooney, and the City Attorney, Mr. John Miller. And then it asked me to describe in detail the incident and injuries you received, and how the Attorney General can aid in resolving your issue. Specifically stated. On 8/1/2018, I went to pick up my records that I had submitted a Title 51 Oklahoma Statute 24A.1 Oklahoma Public Records Request. I paid for 2 separate invoices. The first invoice, we gotta enlarge it. Number 93699, code 18000927, charging me $34.25. The second receipt, invoice number 93700, for $152.37 for the search fee. Okay, and it specifically states it's for the search fee. The City of Mustang is holding a key piece of evidence that I have requested in the search to find out if the police officers of the City of Mustang are conducting their duties that we have entrusted them with, are being done honestly, faithfully, and competently performing their duties as public servants. Per the City of Mustang created Resolution 97-017. I have attached a full copy of the resolution. Section 4, search fee. Notwithstanding Section 2 above, if the request is solely for commercial purposes, clearly would cause excessive disruption of city's essential function, the city may charge reasonable fees to recover the direct cost of document search, except as prohibited by law. And I put all that in caps. And such determination to be made at the discretion of the city manager or his designee. Okay. Now, per Title 51, Oklahoma Statute 24A.5, in no case shall the search fee be charged when the release of said documents is in the public's interest, including but not limited to the release to news media. So I've already read all that part to you. And then I got, these fees shall not be used to the purpose of discouraging request. Okay. And then I got, I contest the fee charged to me under this statute, Title 51, Oklahoma Statute Officers, subsection 24A.5, that it is against Oklahoma law to charge me the $152.37 as this request falls under several of these guidelines. All of these documents are of public interest, and I am a taxpayer living here and I am seeking to determine whether those entrusted with the affairs of the government are honestly, faithfully, and competently performing their duties as public servants. I am asking the Attorney General's office to step in on this matter because I was told you were the one to complain to on this matter. to order the return of my $152.37 and to order the release of the dash cam video that was in my open records request that the City of Mustang Police Department is telling me that on the day in question for the stop in Mustang, the day in question, hold on, the City of Mustang Department is telling me to stop, telling me that on the day in question for that stop, the dash cams in both patrol cars failed to record any of the stop. I'm also seeking a court order for the City of Mustang Police Department to fulfill the additional open records requests that I have submitted without further delay. I have attached a copy of all the documents for you to investigate this matter. And then I list all the evidence. I submitted copies of the law, submitted copies of the resolution. The resolution cannot supersede the state Oklahoma ordinance. So that's against the law. So I am seeking help from the Attorney General's office to grant me my funds back and should basically put City of Mustang in check because they're operating outside the law. So anyway, that's what happened just a few minutes ago on the phone with the city attorney. And he, of course, he can't give legal advice because he represents the City of Mustang. Now, he did confirm, yes, that is the law. And our dispute is whether or not they have the authority to charge me that under the law. Which, everything I've read says they do not have the authority to do so. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. So what do you guys think? I know. Smoke another one. I was busy trying to read, so I hadn't been able to read any of your guys' comments. We go to court on the 9th. I have sent over I'm not going to. I'm not going to stop and let go of nothing. My attorney, he will be there in court. I have sent him everything. See, I'm in California, which requires the... Yeah, I don't have to do that here. I can record at any time. I can record any conversation between anybody at any time. It's not against the law. We have no wiretapping laws here in Oklahoma. But anyway, I sent my attorney over everything I've got, guys. We're going to be filing complaints against all the officers, especially Sergeant Meadows and Sergeant Burnett. Because I did it before he could. But he is going to file motions. He's going to be doing a whole lot on Friday. And he's going to be getting court orders for the release of the open records requests that I've filed, and everything that he gets, none of it will be redacted. Correct. The city of Mustang is stating that they do not have to follow the law. That they can just write any freaking memorandum or resolution absolving them of state law. And they can't do that. Yeah, we're going to. He's got a whole bunch he's filing for. Hey guys, don't forget to click on that PayPal link on my channel, and also PayPal. Yeah, I have a written copy of the resolution, everything, and I actually highlighted the copy that I sent to the I'm sending it to the Attorney General's. I highlighted the specifics, section 4, for them to read directly, and also I highlighted the specific section under Title 51 24A.5. I highlighted the specific law, the ordinance, Oklahoma statute. Sorry, it's not an ordinance, it's Oklahoma statute. So yes, I did. All that is attached to my complaint, and they cannot just make up their own rules and regulations to supersede Oklahoma statute. Correct, and I'm wishing them to prosecute the city attorney, the city city manager, and the chief of police. And then make them pay restitution back to me the fees that they stole to me in order for me to get my records. To watch the Oakley? Yeah, I know. We already saw that. Did you guys all saw the video from the other night when I walked up to the patrol car? He was actively watching my YouTube channel while I walked up to him. I thought that was just great. Couldn't believe it. Just thought that was awesome. Yeah, he knows good content. Shoot, everybody's interested. I mean, my gosh, I haven't seen anything like this. I mean, I'm doing all this research to find out what my rights are and everything, and then they just take my rights and throw them right down the trash, right down the garbage chute. They don't care if what they're doing is legal or illegal. They'll be like Leon Valley. They've got insurance for that. But anyway, I just thought I'd go live and mention that and let everybody know. See, well, Oklahoma Community Watch, you and I need to get together and hit every town between you and me. You guys are welcome. I want you guys aware of everything that's going on all the way through. And I asked my attorney about being able to record the court proceedings, and he's going to ask the judge when we go in if the judge will allow it. So I'm going to bring my cameras, but I'm not going to have them on. And if we're granted permission to record, then I'm going to record, and then I'll upload the video after I get back home. So I mean, everybody knows that the city of Mustang is hiding, or the police department's hiding what they did wrong. Some of it we have on camera, and some of the evidence they're not coming forward with and they're making up excuses. When I called in yesterday to find out what the delay was on my additional public records requests, I was specifically told, well, the chief is out for the rest of the week, and the person who handles that, she won't be in until Thursday or Friday. Well, guess what? On Friday, they only work until 11 or 11:30, so I won't be getting it Friday either. So oh, I'm sure. But from what I understand, we've got a pretty good judge assigned to this who goes by the letter of the law. So MD. There is a time frame, except when it comes to the time frame, they have 10 days, or what is reasonably a reasonable time for them to gather the information. So, and if you guys wanted to hear everything that I've requested, it's going to take them some time to get that. Shoot, 2 hours ain't nothing for me. I drive that in a day doing my job here. I just got back from Arkansas. Then I had to go to Eric. That's almost all the way to Texas. Almost all the way to Amarillo. That's a 3.5 hour drive, and that was just to inspect one claim. So I go all over. I go into Kansas, Arkansas, Texas, New Mexico. My last claim in New Mexico was in Raton, New Mexico. I drove from here to Raton. That was a nice drive. That claim was just under $200,000. I know where Blackwell is. Matter of fact, I did a water damage claim there. Let Nathan know. let him know you went to OU. Wow. SC News. You're going there from South Carolina? That's a long way. Are you driving or flying? You were a Sooner. I went to the College of Hard Knocks. I joined the Army. But man, I had a great time in the Army. The Army, you were family, man. Eight-hour trip one way. Flying from South Carolina to LA, that's more than 8 hours. I don't know. I haven't heard when the court cases start for Leon Valley. Nobody's updating anything on that. Mystery 13. Yes, you are always late. But welcome anyway. Till December? Holy crap. And Mexican Padilla's freaking case should have... they should have looked at that footage and dropped all charges. Should have dropped all charges against Mexican Padilla. I know, but what's going on with the arrest they've made? That's what I want to know about, because some of them are still facing charges. Hold on, let me write that down. See, okay. Oops. Okay. Yahoo. I'll start including you on my all my documents that I'm sending to Black Label and everybody. I'll put you on my email list. Hey.
Oh, you're on live. Never mind.
Why? What's up?
Nothing. Wait.
Okay.
How long will you be?
Not much longer.
Alright.
Extremely humid. We're getting storms right now over here. Okay, what this was about for everybody who joined late, I got a call from the city attorney John Miller, because I'm disputing the legality of the charges that were charged to me for my open records request. Per Oklahoma statute, in no case shall a search fee be charged when the release of said documents is in the public interest, including but not limited to the release to news media, scholars, authors, and taxpayers seeking to determine whether those entrusted with the affairs of the government are honestly, faithfully, and competently performing their duties as public servants. The fees shall not be used for the purpose of discouraging requests of information or for information or as obstacles to disclosure of requested information. Okay, Mustang has done a what's called Resolution 97-017, which states under section, just to let you know what section 2 is copying fees. Section 2, subsection A, public records. A prepaid fee shall be required prior to actual copying of public records as specified below. Copying of documents having dimensions of 8.5 by 14 inch or smaller, 25 cents. Certified copies, $1 per page. Okay, now you go down to section 4, search fee. Notwithstanding section 2 above, if the request is solely for commercial purposes or clearly would cause excessive disruption of city's essential functions, then the city may charge a reasonable fee to recover the direct cost of document search, except as prohibited by law. Now, I've already read you the law, Oklahoma statute, and then it further goes, such determination to be made at the discretion of the city manager. So the city manager is basically the one that's saying, I don't have to listen to the law because we're going to charge you guys a fee whether or not it's under the law or outside the law or anything. If I feel that you need to be charged that fee, I'm going to charge it. City manager or his designee. Such fees shall be actual cost to the city for producing the records, including the cost and cost of labor, materials, and equipment. So I'm disputing it. I've been told I need to dispute it to the Attorney General's office. So I have a 19-page dispute prepared that I've signed, and I will be dropping off tomorrow to the Attorney General's office. Correct. And no city within the state can make a ordinance or what they're calling a resolution that supersedes the Oklahoma statute, or in your guys' case, the state you're living in. Okay, they can't do it. It's not legal. So I don't have any doubt that I won't get my money back on that, or any future costs that I'm going to be assessed for the multiple freaking requests that I've made, open records requests that I've made. So that's what this whole conversation was about today, guys. I just wanted to let you guys know what the city attorney said, John Miller. He had asked and made sure several times that I was not recording the conversation, which I wasn't, but I did have my son in the room during the whole conversation, so therefore it's not hearsay. He stated that, yes, that is the law, and he confirmed that, I mean, as I read the law off to him, yes, that is the law. And then I said, well, I mean, it's clearly stated in the law that I shouldn't be charged these fees. And he says, well, that's up to the city manager's discretion, and he feels that you should have been charged those. And I says, but he can't do that. It's against the law. And he goes, are you again stated, I just want to make sure you're not recording this conversation. I said, no, I'm not. And he goes, well, I represent the city of Mustang. I can't give you legal advice. You'll have to seek an attorney. And then that's when I told him, well, I'm going to file a complaint with the Attorney General's office. I've got a 19-page report prepared, and I'll go ahead and drop it off tomorrow. And he goes, that's your right. So that's how I'm taking it now. Correct. Taxation is theft. So anyway, that's what's going on. We're meeting. I had a long conversation with the attorney today. He's got lots and lots and lots of things that are going to happen on the 9th at 6 p.m. And we're going to go from there. So that's what's going to happen. And he's more than prepared for the Mustang Police Department and the police officers involved in the traffic stop. Some of the things I've gone over in previous live streams. Just couldn't think of it. So now we're waiting to go to court. I did send all the documents, and I'm going to give him the 2 discs that I have. Oh, if I can get to them. Well, what did I do with them? I've got 2 discs. Okay. Okay, this one is the radio traffic between the officers and dispatch. In my 13-minute video that I did, kids got pulled over. When he took my ID and ran my ID, I told him he wasn't allowed to run me through David. And after he ran my ID, I said, well, what came back? Because I knew there was no wants, no warrants for me. And I said, well, you ran me, didn't you? He goes, I didn't run you. How can I run you? I don't even have a computer in front of me. He clearly stated that on the video. And then in the radio traffic, you clearly ask him, or clearly hear him asking dispatch to run me fully. So that's what dispatch did. So that is against the they can't just do that. That's abuse of the David system. So he abused the David system when he ran me like that. My ID was not for the purpose of him running me. My ID was solely for the purpose of him verifying that I was Lindsay's father. So he abused the David system. There are fines and penalties that he can be assessed for abusing the David system. See you, Danny boy. Thanks for tuning in, man. Hey, don't forget to hit my PayPal and donate to their fund, man. Anything will help right now, guys. Juliet, that's my biggest issue, man. My biggest issue. I mean, the police have for years and years and years and years, and everybody knows it, just abused their authority, think they're above the law, and you know what? They're individuals just like you and I. They put their pants on one leg at a time, just like we do. And enough is enough. I mean, start treating us like people again. Because that's what we are. We're people. We're paying your salaries. Remember that. And the further and further and further you guys choose to abuse your authority, nowadays you guys are getting caught more and more and more and more. And it's got to stop. The David system, that's, I'd have to look up the acronym, but that's what they use to see if you have any wants or warrants or anywhere in the United States that can run you locally and nationally through the David system. As a matter of fact, if you do a YouTube search under illegal use of the David system, there's a good YouTube video about it. Yeah, it's all connected to NCIC. Yes, it is called the David system in every state. So anyway, guys, hey, do me a favor. Everybody go to my PayPal. If you can donate 50 cents, that's great. Donate $1. It's all going to the kids' legal fund. Yeah, I know. I'm going to get off now, so I was just making that last statement. If you guys can help, that'd be appreciated. If not, that's okay too. We love you anyway. I love being part of you guys. Every one of you guys is my family members, man. Anytime you guys need help, you know I'll be there. So, nothing applies to politicians. Bye, mystery. All right, guys, I got to get off here. My daughter's needing to talk to me, and my wife's needing to talk to me. So I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks. Bye.